Old World War airplanes.
So Steve, you're going to tell us everything about the great warbirds. They're not based here, you can already see them. Indeed, Steve, why don't you just take it away straight away and you can explain the whole lot.
Welcome to the Great War display team, recreating display flying as it was 100 years ago.
Yep, it's not written here.
Это точно не вторая мировая, да.
Don't tell us the fucker that you suck with. That's a socket. Oh. Awesome passive.
The Great War display team then with 6 aircraft of 5 different types recreating the battles of the Great War. The oldest aircraft type represented at the moment is turning to run in from left to right with 2 other aircraft on its tail. That's the BE-2C, the observation biplane, actually designed here at Farnborough in 1912. When that aircraft was built, it was the most stable aircraft ever made. BE stood for Blériot Experimental, and it was designed for artillery observation. But as you can see here, it's slow. It doesn't maneuver well. And as you can see, with the Fokker triplane bearing down on it, taking a gun sight onto it, it has a real challenge. They were known as Fokker fodder.
Yep.
2 Fokker triplanes are in the display today. You see those with the distinctive triple wing design. Those aircraft were designed by Reinhold Platz, a German designer working for the Dutch Fokker company, and of course they're associated with Manfred von Richthofen, German's top scoring ace. We've also got another German aircraft leaving a little bit of smoke at the moment as it comes in to display centre. That is the Junkers monoplane, one of the very first monoplane designs. And it was designed for trench strafing, flying low, strafing the trenches, and that's the reason it's a 2-seater. It has the pilot with a gunner in the back. In this particular case, the aircraft is got a dummy gunner in the back, and he's nicknamed Fritz. And it's also got forward-firing parabellum machine guns, and you can see him now trying to get a bead on one of the British SE-5A biplane fighters. And the SE-5A was designed by Henry Folland at the same Royal Aircraft Factory here at Farnborough as the BE-2, and it shows just how fast aircraft developed over a 4-year period. It was the state-of-the-art fighter at the end of the Great War. BE-2, see with a little bit of smoke coming from it at the moment, and we've got a dogfight starting to happen between the Fokker triplanes and the 2 SE-5A aircraft. These are all replica aircraft, and if you are in the vicinity of the Brooklands marquee, which is just behind the main stage, or in front of the main stage and main screen, you'll be able to go there and see a full-size replica SE-5A from the Brooklands Museum if you want to get up close to one of these aircraft. These aircraft won't land here at Farnborough. The reason for that is they are fitted with no brakes and a wooden tailskin on the back of the aircraft. And that tailskin means that you can't really use it safely on an asphalt runway. So they're flying from White Waltham in Berkshire today, which is a grass airfield with 3 grass runways all pointing into the wind. And you can see now that circling World War I dogfight. These aircraft have relatively low airspeed. Even the fastest aircraft would only just do 100 miles an hour, and the poor old BE-2C is plodding along at 65. And you can see the BE-2 trying to do a skidding turn to stay out of the gun sights of the Junkers monoplane at the moment. And the only way to stay out of the gun sights was to keep turning. And that actually worked in the Germans' favour in 1916-17, because